from the weather to Waste Reduction Week. This is Marcia Dick's favorite week of the year.
Of course.
We know this now. We know this. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me on again.
So it's been really interesting because we've been sort of hitting on a few different topics to do with waste reduction over this last week when we've been chatting with you and Jamie as well. And today is all about food waste. And I find this one really interesting because the numbers might really shock people to realize how much we actually waste.
Yes.
How much food do we throw out? It's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of research done in this area because it is, you know, it's a pretty big problem. I something about, so $31 billion worth of food waste every year in Canada. Wow. A third of the food that is produced globally is wasted.
Right. Pretty significant.
Yeah, and food waste is the biggest source of household waste. So that's why I think like this topic, like if you could do anything, you know, I would, you know, really try to think about, you know, the food that we're wasting because, you know,
it creates even more waste.
Yeah, and wasted food is wasted money, really, because, it, you know, I don't know how much you spend on groceries every week, but I do a lot too. And to think if, you know, a quarter of that is, so if you spend $200, you know, $50 is wasted every week on food, like it's significant. So there's an opportunity not only to like cut down on household waste, but also put some more money in your pocket. And I think
we have some pictures that maybe we can have. You sent me this, Marcia. This is interesting. This is the hierarchy.
The hierarchy of food waste reduction. So, you know, we always talk about, when we talk about food waste, it's like, oh, we got to start composting. Well, composting is actually just one step better than landfilling because you're still basically wasting it. So you want to reduce it. So, and I'll talk about some tips in a second here. But so the first thing is to like just cut down on it and then feed hungry people, feed animals, and then industrial uses and composting and that.
We could go to the next photo here. We've got a few. You could just actually probably just scroll through these and we can just chat. Yes. We talked about this one the other day, didn't we? Yeah.
So this is one of our social media posts. It's not really about food waste, so.
Yeah, that's okay. We're just going to keep on.
This is the one that
let's just let the pictures go. People need to see these numbers. You just talk about what are the barriers, Marcia?
So you know, everybody's so busy, and it's really, you know, cooking is a complex, like cooking a family is for a family is a complex series of activities, right? You got to, you know, plan your meals, you got to shop, you got to prepare, cook, store, and then do that over 3 times a day. You know, like, and it's, you have kids, it's like, and then trying to like make everybody's food, you know, make everybody happy, make, you know, trying to make it healthy. So there's a lot of barriers at play. A lot of people might not even know how much food they are wasting, right? It's like in the bin, it's gone.
You don't think about it.
You don't think about it, right? As soon as you've thrown out, it's gone, and you don't. But if you start to like maybe put all your food waste into like a separate area and like over a week, like look at how much food was wasted, you might be shocked yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But some tips is like, you know, like I think I talked about it last time. You know, meal planning before, you know, so on Saturday mornings before I go grocery shopping, I sit down and I do my meal plan for the week. And it's really helpful because it cuts down on, you know, that time that you need at the end of every day, like what are we going to cook for dinner? So, and then, you know, stick to your list and only buy what you need until the next shopping trip. Yeah,
that's such a good tip. I think too, sometimes we buy, like, I think buying in bulk is great, but sometimes maybe not
great, and especially
depending on what it
is, right? Like, it's great to buy bulk for dried, you know, beans, lentils, pasta, that kind of thing, like
all the
toothpaste,
non-perishables and things like that.
Yeah, but as soon as you get into perishables, you want to like have a plan for that. You know, buying a case of strawberries is great, but what are you going to do with that because they're going to be gone in 3 days?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's when your freezer comes in handy. So befriending your freezer, making sure you know, properly store your food. And then also just, you know, strategically plan your meals so that you can like, you know, roast a chicken on Sunday, have chicken pasta on Monday, and then maybe like make some chicken soup on Tuesday and eat that with, you know, like
get creative.
Get creative.
You need to get creative.
Befriend your freezer, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think,
So that's probably the most important, or this is the most important topic of Waste Reduction Week. Because like you said, then it relates to, comes back to household waste and everything else.
Yeah, and I think it's where we have the most control. We have the most benefit from doing it as an individual. Like, we're
makes you feel good to eat everything in your fridge.
It does. Like, we've really focused on it this year, and it's like, we just like eat those leftovers, right? Like,
yeah, we're trying to do that as well. And it's not always easy. You have to become creative. My husband's really good at figuring out what we can cook with everything we have in our fridge. So kudos to him.
Good job.
All right, thanks, Marcia.
Thanks,
make sure you think about how much food you're wasting and only buy what you need. More information, of course, you can visit the website at the bottom of the screen. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.